Hi everybody, welcome back to Jaffa Cooks, and today I'm going to show you how to make a pesto sauce. This pesto is made out of cashews. There are some dietary requirements for my family. So normally we'd use pine nuts. I'm using cashews. If you're using cashews, be careful. Some of them do come dry roasted and they have additional salt. So when you're measuring the salt content, always taste before you would add additional salt. So before I start, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. Click on the bell icon, follow me on Instagram, and do keep those messages coming forward. Okay, so to start, you could use a grinder to actually combine all the ingredients together. But today I'm going to use a pestle and mortar. And I'm keeping it very rustic, so I want to see the actual consistency before I complete the pesto. So very simple. I've got some basil leaves, fresh basil leaves. I've got some dry roasted cashews, some parmesan cheese, got some garlic, salt and pepper. And then I've got some olive oil, which I'll use later on. And to really look at the consistency, if I want to water it down or keep it thick, I'll use water if necessary. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the salt and pepper. And really the salt and pepper is just there so that I can start forming some friction with the leaves. And I'll introduce that slowly. This will then start pasting up very, very quickly. Once you feel that your basil leaves are breaking up, introduce your cashew nuts or the nuts of your choice. Give them a good thump. They'll start breaking up very quickly. And now it's just about really grinding it. This is where you're going to have to put some of your elbow grease into it, put some muscle into it. Now I'm just going to stop for a minute. Now this will take some time. But if you feel that you can't carry on, and it is taking a lot more longer than you'd anticipated, you could always go back and empty it into a grinder and carry on from there. But for now, I'm just going to carry on with my pestle and mortar. I'm going to introduce the garlic. Now I'm going to introduce the parmesan. Now do taste your pesto whilst you're giving it a good whack. And you may find it lacks some salt. Don't worry. The parmesan itself is salty, and it will provide some salt to the pesto. So refrain until right at the end before you add any more salt to the pesto itself. Now my pesto is quite thick. If I look at the consistency, it's really, really thick. So this is where you can actually start introducing the oil and the water. So we'll start off with some oil. That'll basically water it down slightly, but still keep it quite thick. And then finally later on, if it does require water, we'll add the additional water to it. So introduce your oil slowly. Try not to pour it in one go. So I'm just introducing it bit by bit. I think I'll probably end up using half of this. And the oil does help to preserve it as well. It's a good preservative, olive oil. So you could always pop this into a jar later on. Make sure it's a clean jar. Use a clean spoon every single time, and it will last a couple of weeks. I'm going to give it a quick try. Really nice. Nice basil flavor. You can actually smell and taste the basil. The olive oil does come out and makes it creamy and rich. I don't think mine requires water at this moment, so I'm going to leave it as it is. For me, it's great. If you need to water it down more, please do. Add a little bit of water at a time. Taste the salt. Let me know how it goes. I'll catch up with you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.